The Secret Library of Lost Tales. In a forgotten corner of the small, unremarkable town of Eldermere, nestled between the sprawling branches of ancient oak trees and shrouded in mist, stood a dilapidated building with crumbling stone walls and a roof caked in layers of moss. To many, it was just another abandoned structure, an eyesore reclaimed by nature. But to those who still believed in magic, and who often listened to the whispers of the wind, this was no ordinary place. This was the Secret Library of Lost Tales. Legend had it that within the library existed stories that were never written down, tales that had been lost to the passage of time. Wanderers who stumbled upon this hidden sanctuary spoke of enchanted books that shimmered with promise, filled with adventures yet to be unveiled. But for decades, no one had found the entrance, and the library lay quietly waiting for the right person to discover it. One crisp autumn afternoon, a curious girl named Elara wandered into Eldermere. An avid reader and dreamer, she had spent most of her childhood with her nose buried in books, exploring distant worlds from the comfort of her tiny room. But lately, she'd felt a strange emptiness, as if she were missing something essential. Drawn by an inexplicable feeling, she found herself wandering deeper into the woods that bordered the town. After a while, she stumbled upon a narrow, twisted path overgrown with wildflowers and fallen leaves. This can't be right, she thought, but something inside urged her to keep going. The path led her to a clearing, illuminated by the gentle glow of the setting sun. There, before her, stood the old building, wreathed in ivy and mystery. With a deep breath, Elara approached the heavy wooden door, which creaked open at her touch, as if acknowledging her presence. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of aged parchment and dust. Shelves lined the walls, stacked high with books of every size and color, their spines gleaming as though holding secrets far beyond ordinary tales. As she stepped further into the library, Elara felt a tingle of excitement course through her. But what captivated her most were the blank books scattered on a large round table in the center of the room. They were simple in appearance, with leather covers unembellished by title or design. Elara picked up the nearest blank book, and the moment her fingers brushed its surface, it sprang to life, ink flowing from the pages to form words. She gasped as the book revealed stories of long-lost heroes and mythical creatures, of battles fought for honor, love that transcended lifetimes, and the adventures of travelers who crossed beyond the stars. "What do you want?" a voice echoed softly from the shadows of the library. Startled, Elara turned to find a figure shrouded in velvety robes. The figure stepped forward, revealing a kindly face, with deep-set eyes that sparkled like stars. I want to know," Elara stammered. "What is this place? Why is it hidden away?" "This is the Secret Library of Lost Tales," the figure replied. "These books hold stories that yearn to be told. They were written by souls who dared to dream. Each tale carries the heart of its author, but only those who believe in the power of stories can unlock their magic." Elara's heart raced. She had spent her life longing for connection, the lore that stories bring, the power they hold to unite worlds. "Can I help? Can I write in these books?" "Indeed, you may," the figure smiled. "But know this, each story has a price. It must come from the depths of your own heart and experience. You will enter a world that reflects your own fears and hopes, and you may not return the same." Elara nodded earnestly. She understood the weight of the offer. For hours, she delved into the stories, her heart pouring onto the pages. Tales of courage and kindness flowed from her, but they did not come without challenges. In one story, she traversed a stormy sea to rescue a lost friend. In another, she faced her fears by confronting a fearsome dragon that represented her self-doubt. Each tale shaped her, each adventure drawing her closer to the essence of herself. As dawn broke outside, Elara finished her last story. The kind figure stood beside her, eyes twinkling with approval. "You have woven your own tale into the fabric of this library. Now, the stories you've told will inspire others, keeping the magic alive." With a gentle wave, the figure gestured to one of the books. "This will travel with you," they said. "Every time someone reads your words, they will be reminded of the magic in their own lives." Elara took the book, cradling it like a fragile treasure. "Thank you," she whispered, tears of joy brimming in her eyes. As she stepped out of the library into the light of dawn, the building faded into a twinkling veil of mist, leaving Elara alone in the clearing. But she was not the same. She carried the weight of her stories with her, ready to share them and create new ones. From that day forth, Elara became a storyteller in Eldermere. People wandered from far and wide to hear her tales, and soon the library of lost tales began to echo once more in the hearts of those who listened. And as she spoke, she often caught glimpses of the moonlit library lurking in the corners of her mind, knowing that it was always waiting, always willing to share its secrets with the next dreamer who dared to believe. Click the subscribe button if you enjoyed my story.